My name is Amelia. I am 26 years old. I live in a quiet town in Texas in the United States. I work at a small clothing store in the center of town. My days were always the same. I woke up, made breakfast, went to work, and came home. I didn't have many friends. I didn't go out much. I spent most evenings watching TV or reading a book. One Saturday afternoon, I went to the shopping center. My cousin's birthday was coming, and I wanted to buy her something nice. I walked into a bookstore and started looking at the shelves. I saw a man standing near me, holding a book in his hand. He looked up and smiled. "Looking for something good?" he asked. I smiled back. "Just a gift for my cousin. She likes to read." He held up the book. "This one is not bad. I read it last month." He seemed friendly, so we talked for a few minutes. He told me his name was Ethan. He worked at an office not far from the store. He was funny and kind. His eyes were warm and his voice was calm. Before I left, he said, "Can I give you my number? Maybe we can have coffee sometime." I was surprised, but I gave him my phone. He typed in his number and smiled again. "Text me if you want to meet," he said. That night, he sent a message. "It was nice to talk to you today." We started texting every day. A few days later, we met for coffee. It was nice. We sat at a small table outside the cafe. We talked about work, movies, music, and life. We both liked simple things, quiet places, old movies, and evening walks. I felt very comfortable with him. After that, we saw each other often. We met after work. Sometimes we had dinner. Sometimes we just walked around town. He listened to me, and he always made me laugh. He said I made him feel calm. He said he liked how real I was. After 2 months, we became a couple. I felt lucky. He called me every morning to say good morning. He sent good night messages. When I had a hard day at work, he came over with my favorite snack. When I was tired, he held my hand and let me rest. He made me feel safe. He made me feel loved. One day I asked, "Did you have a girlfriend before me?" He looked at me and smiled. "Yes. A long time ago, but it didn't work out." "Do you still talk to her?" I asked. "No," he said. "That's all in the past." I believed him. I didn't ask more questions. I trusted him. We kept spending time together. I started to imagine a future with him. I thought maybe he's the one. But slowly, things began to change. He stopped calling every morning. He didn't ask how my day was. He still came to see me, but he looked tired. He was on his phone more. He didn't smile as much. One Friday night, he said he couldn't come. "Work is crazy," he said. "I need to stay late." I said, "Okay, take care." But something didn't feel right. On Sunday afternoon, I was scrolling through social media when I saw a photo. It was Ethan. He was at a cafe. He was not alone. A woman was sitting across from him. They were smiling. The post was from her page. Her name was Sophie. The words under the photo said, "So good to see you again. Just like old times." My hands were shaking. I read the post again. It was from yesterday. I felt sick. My heart was beating fast. He didn't tell me about this. He told me he was working. That night, I couldn't sleep. I waited for him to call or message. He didn't. The next morning, I sent a message. "How was your weekend?" He replied, "Busy. A lot of work." I waited, but he didn't say more, so I asked, "Did you meet someone?" There was a long pause. Then he wrote, "Yes, I saw Sophie. Just for coffee." I read the message 3 times. I wanted to believe it meant nothing, but the photo showed something else. The way they looked at each other, it didn't feel like just coffee. I didn't reply. I needed time to think. The next day, I met him in the park. He looked nervous. I sat down on the bench. "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked. "I didn't want to hurt you," he said. "It was just one time." She asked to meet. "Do you still love her?" I asked. He looked away. "I don't know." That broke me. "You told me it was over," I said. "I thought it was," he said softly. "But when I saw her, I felt something again. I didn't expect it. I felt like I couldn't breathe." I stood up. "I don't want to be second," I said. "If you still love her, then be with her. But don't lie to me." He didn't stop me. He didn't say anything else. I walked away. My eyes were full of tears. I didn't look back. That night, I sat on my bed and looked at my phone. I opened our old messages. I read the sweet things he used to say. I looked at our pictures. We looked so happy. But now I knew he never really let go of her. I was just filling a space in his life. I cried until I fell asleep. In the morning, I didn't feel better. I felt empty. I didn't go to work. I just sat in the kitchen drinking cold coffee. My heart felt heavy. Later, I told my best friend what happened. She said, "You did the right thing. You can't be with someone who still lives in the past." I agreed quietly, but it still hurt. Days passed. He didn't message me. I didn't message him either. I waited, hoping he would choose me, but he didn't. I learned something that week. Love should not feel like a question. If someone loves you, you should not have to fight for their heart. You should not have to wait for their decision. Ethan made his choice. He didn't say it in words, but his silence said everything. He loved his ex more. The days after I walked away from Ethan felt long and quiet. I still woke up early. I still went to work. But everything felt different. I didn't smile at customers the way I used to. I didn't talk much with the girls at the store. I just wanted to go home and be alone. Everywhere I went, I saw something that reminded me of him. The coffee shop near my apartment, the park bench where we sat, even the little shop where we first met. All these places felt cold now, empty. One night, I saw a couple walking hand in hand. The girl laughed and leaned on the man's shoulder. I turned away. I didn't want to see love. Not now. I thought I had that too, but it wasn't real. Not for him. I didn't hear from Ethan for almost 2 weeks. At first, I waited. Every time my phone made a sound, I hoped it was him. But it never was. After some time, I stopped checking. I told myself not to care, but deep inside I still did. Then one afternoon I saw him. I was coming out of the grocery store, holding a small bag of fruit and bread. He was across the street. He was not alone. Sophie was with him. They were walking slowly. She was smiling. He was looking at her. They looked like a couple, not like two people meeting once, but like two people who knew each other very well. I stopped walking. My heart started to beat fast. I didn't want to see this. I turned and walked the other way. I didn't want him to see me. I didn't want to feel small. When I got home, I sat on the floor. I didn't cry. I just felt tired. Tired of hoping. Tired of asking questions. Tired of feeling like I was not enough. That evening, my friend Layla came to see me. She brought pizza. We sat on my couch. "Did he ever reach out?" she asked. "No," I answered. "But I saw him today." "Was he alone?" "No." Sophie was with him. Layla stayed quiet for a moment. Then she said, "You deserve someone who chooses you fully, not someone who walks beside you while thinking of someone else." Her words were true. I just didn't know how to feel better. After that, I tried to focus on myself. I started reading again. I listened to music I liked. I cleaned my apartment and threw away the things that reminded me of him. A gift bag, an old receipt, a photo on my phone. Little things, but they hurt. One morning, I saw a message from Ethan.
"Can we talk?"
I stared at the screen. My hand felt cold. I didn't answer right away. Then I typed back, "Why now?" He replied, "I need to see you. Just once." We met in a small park near his office. "I'm sorry," he said. "I hurt you." "You knew," I said. "You just didn't want to lose both of us." He nodded. "So are you with her now?" "Yes," he said. "But I think about you." "That doesn't help me." "I miss you, Amelia. You were good to me." "You miss me," I said. "But you didn't choose me." He looked down. "You can't come back now," I said. "I'm not the same girl anymore." This time when I walked away, it felt different. It still hurt, but I felt stronger. I knew I deserved more. In the weeks that followed, I started to feel lighter. Life was not perfect, but it was moving. Sometimes I still thought about Ethan. But I also remembered how he made me feel unsure. And when I remembered that, I knew I made the right choice. I wasn't his second option. I wanted real love, honest love, full love. And one day, I believed I would find it. Because in the end, he didn't choose me. And that truth saved me. It hurt at first, but now I was free. I didn't need to forget him. I only needed to remember myself. And that was more than enough.